Well, welcome back again, everyone. Today I'm reviewing one of the new releases. I better back up because they've had several this year. This is one of the new releases from the Torano family of cigars. This is the Salutem. This is the Robusto Extra 5x52. The band under these lights is so shiny and foil-y. It's hard to see it, but there it is. There's your density, and it is very dense. This cigar, when I read what was in it, I became immediately interested because of one key ingredient. It starts off like this. The wrapper is a Habano Ecuadorian. It has a binder from Jalapa, Nicaragua. And the filler is Dominican. Actually, it's a Dominican Corojo, a Nicaraguan from Esteli, and Cameroon. And there's the ingredient. Now, Torano's had cigars with Cameroon before, but this is the first time in the filler. So I've actually had a couple of these already, and it gave it a very interesting flavor. And if it holds true to form, it'll be an interesting review for you. So these come in boxes of 12. Interesting number, but that is that. So let's get right to it. The Salutem Robusto Extra. In case you're wondering, salutum is Latin for the term for exchanging a friendly greeting. These are a celebratory, celebratory type cigar. Now, let's see what it's like today. Draw is very good. Very good, very good. Has a very strong, very strong odor. That barnyard smell that people talk about. I don't know. Oh yeah, there we go. Right away, it's a very sweet, peppery cedar. And by right away, I mean right away. Wow, that's a lot of pepper. Nice. Ooh. Quite a bit of very peppery cedar with some sweet notes and underlying, I'm tempted to say it, hold on. Yep, definitely citrus in there right now. So as it lights up, you get a ton of pepper with citrus laced cedar. How's that for a term? Pretty much like an orange citrus, but you can distinguish the two. It's definitely cedar, definitely an orange citrus. A ton of black pepper and a sweetness to it. So that's right at the light up. So let's let it sit for a minute and come right back after it settles down. The Salutem Robusto Extra. Good start. Well, I am about 3/4 of an inch in, close to an inch, and the flavors have definitely settled down. It's very nice, rich flavors now. You still have the cedar, and it is quite rich and sweet. The initial orange citrus notes have gone, but in their place are some very nice cocoa notes, very dark, deep cocoa. The pepper is still very good. The finish is a very sweet cream, very sweet, and some lingering pepper. But the cigar feels medium bodied at this point, sort of a solid medium. Doesn't feel like it's going to get further, but we'll see. But the unmistakable cedar and cocoa is very nice, and it's nice and rich. I think you'd like it. So let's see what happens next. Well, just about at the midpoint here. And there's been some notes of cream now that you get on the front end. You initially get the rich cedar, and it's quickly followed by the cream and then your cocoa. Cocoa is just so dark and deep, it's unmistakable. The pepper initially started out, when I first lit the cigar, I would have given it an 8. It was intense. It's now since back down to about a 6, so it's not quite as intense as it was. Still a nice amount. The finish of cream is still quite good and quite sweet, and some lingering pepper. So that's where we are now, just about the midpoint. I'll be removing the band here in just a few short minutes. Well, we're down to the end, so I'm going to wrap it up. Haven't been back many times with this cigar to update you because it just hasn't made that many changes, but it's been very good. I've really enjoyed the richness in the cedar, the light cream notes attached to the cedar, and the cocoa has been fantastic. The pepper remained at about a 6 here at the end, and the finish pretty much kept consistent with that sweet cream. Every once in a while here toward the end, it was a toasted sweet cream, and there was some lingering pepper. The cigar ended up medium bodied, approaching medium to full, but I'll leave it at medium bodied. It did make a move, but the cigar has been very good. Don't need to update you a lot when the cigar is this good, and it just stays consistent. So the Salutem Robusto Extra has been a great cigar. I think you'd like it if you like the flavors I've described, and I'm giving it a solid score of a 92. One of the better Toranos I've had lately, and I really enjoyed it. They should be on shelves now, so look for them. And I'll leave it at that. Good cigar, very worth trying. Torano Salutem Robusto Extra 92.